But I would like to explain first.
The house of Peter and the room of Jesus inside.
Make an image of Capernaum.
They don't know your umbrella, they know your green flag. I know. Where is your green flag?
Yeah. This is the very popular place. So I will try to give an explanation. We might have another group coming and they want to have a few minutes so you will understand. We're looking here at a house.
Closer.
No, we look this way, it's fine. We look at the house that you can see that is surrounded by walls. Between us and the white building, there is something that's called insula. Insula means an island in Latin. Look at that. That's how it looked in the past. On the right side, you see many rooms, open court in the middle, except that here in this area it is built with the local stones. The local material is basalt stone, volcanic rock. Okay? Now, when Peter invites Jesus to his place to stay with him, he said, "Come, stay with us in our house. We have plenty of rooms." Now, we don't know, it was not rooms, it was room. And people understood that there is a big space, it's a big house. It's not so big, but there are small rooms and many of them. Now, who lived in a house like that? Let's say that is a house of an extended family. Let's say this generation, their grandparents would have 5 boys and 3 girls. The girls will get married, go to their husbands' houses, when the sons will have their families living here together with the parents. And so you need 5 sections for 5 families in this generation. Next generation, there are only 3. So you have some available rooms in the house. Okay? Now, section of a family can be number 45 here and number 44. Do you see numbers on the stone? And that open court here. They cook in the open court, they make the laundry at the open court, and here you have room number 44, which is a bedroom. How do you sleep there? So, they collect some dry hay from the fields, they put a blanket on top of it like a mattress, and then they sleep like sardines in a box, all the children in one room.
Like sardines.
Like sardines. Now, you see the staircase. The parents, to get a little bit of privacy, would make a gallery on top, wooden one. So, there are 2 ways to get there, from the staircase from outside or from inside by a ladder. I want you to look again to this side now. How did they make the roof? You know, we don't have trees with long central trunk, like the cedar tree that we saw. So to build the house, people took the branches of the trees, put them from one wall to another, put a layer of mud on top of that and pressed the mud, and then put another layer of reeds maybe, and more mud, and more branches and more mud. 3 layers like that will make a waterproof roof. And every day you have to every year, you have to renew the cover of mud. Now, if you think of that, when they brought that wounded man for Jesus to be healed, how did they bring him in? They brought him with his bed through the roof. To remove the roof, it's not so difficult. To bring him from inside of the room, that's too small. You cannot carry somebody with a bed. Okay? Now, think of that woman that lost a coin. You remember she brushed the floor to find it? Look down at the floor how it is made. It is made with stones. Again, it will be covered with mud
Leaves
and a heavy stone rolled on it to press the mud. But it's always dusty. And there is no glass windows, so you don't have much light inside. And the people at the time of Jesus were so poor that they could not afford to lose even one small coin. You remember the story of the widow in Jerusalem? You remember the widow's mite? She gave 2 simple coins that were worthless, like cents, like pennies, like nothing. And that rich man came to the temple and put a silver coin, and everybody was, ooh! And Jesus said, this is nothing. She gave much more than he did. She gave everything she had, and he gave just a little bit. You know, those widow's mite coins are found in hundreds of thousands, huge numbers, in the excavations. There is a pattern on it. Sometimes you don't even see the pattern because it's such a simple coin, worthless. They didn't invest much to put it in good metal because it was worthless. And today they design it into a pendant, the widow's mite. It's beautiful. Only shops that are allowed to sell antiquities and coins can sell it. Others can fake it. But supervised by the Ministry of Tourism and Ministry of here, you know that this is the original. You can buy widow's mite coin. For me, I carry it in my purse. I can show you later because that story touched my heart about those poor people of the past. So poor people lived here, simple people. In Capernaum, Kfar Nahum, there were simple people, fishermen maybe. They didn't have much money. You remember that man that needed a coin to pay the Caesar? To pay his taxes? And Jesus said, go catch a fish, and the money was in the fish mouth, in the fish belly, and he could pay with that. So poor people, except for some tax collectors. They were rich. Okay, again look at that picture and try to remember more stories that happened